Hello, I'm Olivia Weeks, and today I will be giving a presentation on the importance of vaccines. My objective is to raise your awareness of vaccines and to persuade you to get vaccinated. Throughout this presentation, I will provide education on the importance, safety, and benefits of vaccines. Vaccines will protect yourself from potentially deadly diseases. According to the CDC, vaccines must go through 4 phases of testing before getting FDA approval. The vaccines must be tested on thousands of individuals before putting on the market. The FDA requires manufacturers to submit data from these tests to support a successful manufacturing process, even after approval. Vaccines can temporarily or permanently stop the transmission of disease. Vaccines do not overload or weaken the immune system. They do not contain mercury or contain ingredients that cause harm. According to the Kids Health Organization, the original study that suggested the connection between autism and vaccinations was found false. The doctor's publication caused him to lose his medical license, and the production company later retracted the paper. How do vaccines work? Vaccines teach your immune system how to create antibodies that protect you from disease. Vaccines imitate infections by introducing weakened or killed versions of a virus. It introduces your body to antigens, which allows your body to create a defense against future bacteria. There are 2 types of vaccines. Live virus vaccines are vaccines that offer a long-lasting protection, potentially for life. They are a weakened form of the virus. The weakened virus replicates in your body to trigger an immune response for antibody production. Examples of live virus vaccines are the smallpox and measles vaccines. Non-live virus vaccines are vaccines that require multiple doses for full protection. This type of vaccine does not offer as strong as an immunity as the live virus vaccine would. This vaccine is a killed version of a virus, which means the virus cannot replicate, but the antigens on the surface still trigger an immune response. Some examples of non-live virus vaccines are rabies, flu, and COVID vaccines. This illustration by the World Health Organization demonstrates how our body reacts when infections are introduced. Without antibodies from vaccines, our body does not know how to fight pathogens. There are many reasons why you should get vaccinated. It can create herd immunity. Herd immunity is when a large portion of a community becomes immune to a disease. If more people are vaccinated, it can prevent the spread of disease. It has been proven that vaccines can eliminate and stop infections before they start. According to the history of vaccines have eliminated measles, smallpox, and malaria, and has nearly eliminated polio. Vaccines will protect yourself and others too. Some people may be too sick, young, old, or not fully vaccinated yet. People who cannot receive vaccines are pregnant women, patients with underlying medical conditions, and patients with weakened immune systems, such as those undergoing chemotherapy or transplant patients. Vaccines are important to your health because they create an active and a strong immune system. A strong immune system will prevent you from getting illness. Vaccines can prevent cancer and disease. The World Health Organization claims HPV leads to 95% of cervical cancers, while the CDC claims hepatitis B leads to 25% of liver disease. Vaccines can also be the difference between life and death. Certain infections can intensify underlying medical issues, leading to death. Even perfectly healthy people can die from complications of illness. This graphic from the CDC shows how mortality rates have decreased since vaccines. You can see the percentage of decrease on the left-hand side of the graphic. What will happen without vaccines? The average lifespan would be shorter. Vaccines have raised the lifespan by not allowing infectious diseases to spread between communities. Disease outbreaks can disrupt the economy by causing closure of facilities such as businesses and government offices. The closure of businesses can lead to unemployment and an increase in poverty. Coronavirus is a recent example of the disease that caused an economic disruption. Unvaccinated children have an increased susceptibility to infection due to their immune systems not being fully developed. Infections during a patient's early lifetime can lead to death or other complications. Unvaccinated children who miss school due to illness also suffer academically and face social isolation. All vaccines listed are recommended by the CDC on their website. Both influenza vaccines need to be done yearly, while some, like tetanus, need to be done every few years. Where can you get vaccines? Vaccines are offered at doctor's offices, pharmacies, health departments, hospitals, and campus clinics. There are a variety of places to get vaccines, making it easily accessible. Grocery stores with pharmacies such as Walmart and Publix make getting vaccines convenient and allow walk-in services. The state of Tennessee has a program, TN Vaccines for Children, which offers free vaccines for children under the age of 18 who are financially unable to cover the cost. This includes children who are Medicaid eligible, uninsured, American Indian or Alaskan Native, or underinsured. This allows vulnerable children to have access to vaccines and provide them with quality health care. This image, taken from the CDC website, is a list of all vaccines offered through this program. The Tennessee Department of Health reported more than 600 physicians, health departments, and health centers participating in the TN Vaccines for Children's program. This is a flyer from the CDC with information about the Vaccines for Children program. By being vaccinated, you are contributing to disease prevention and protecting others from illness. Access to vaccines has become easier and more convenient than ever before, some even being free. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope my presentation has helped you understand the importance of vaccination and encourages you to take action. This is all of my references used in this slideshow.